I am back with some whimsical houses. If you watched my previous videos, you will know that I've been having a lot of fun creating with my scraps. And here is the base of what I have started to create a whimsical house. And this is just taking leftovers from a 4x4 mini album class that I have done with SCT Delivered. So I got the Paige Evans Tricks and Treats collection. I'm so glad that it came in that class that I signed up for. So I've pre-cut all of the pages and I've made like little windows, and I think these ones, yeah, so this can go here. Like, I'll show you how I've got it sort of thought out. Actually, this one's gonna go there. Just like this. These little flower boxes I've created. This is a little window for the door. This is a little bat. So you can start to see how it's coming together here. And I'm just going to put on the special touches here. So I've created the base for 3 different houses. I need to add all my stitching. One thing that I do add to everything is I outline all of the stuff. The way I got these windows is this is actually a paper from the collection. The back side of this is these gray lines, and I've actually used where they cross as windows. And I'm really happy with the way that that turned out. I've torn a bunch of papers and glued them down here. And this is a new mat that I have that is supposed to be really good for doing all of your multimedia work. So I've got it out. I just went to a crop. It's the first time since COVID we've had an out-of-town company that used to previously come with all of their supplies that we could shop, and I'm so excited to be back in the swing of regular crops again. So this is the paper that I cut the windows out of. You can see I've just gone in and rough cut or used a circle punch so that I can get like a circular window, which I think turned out so great. And then I'm just going around and lining it with all of the squiggles and marks. So I'm gonna do this part first. So I just really rough draw it, and I do a bunch of lines, like as if you were stitching. And you can really make it as messy, and there's no like need to be straight with a ruler. This isn't going to show, but we'll outline it anyways, just to keep the rhythm going. So this is going to go over that. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this in place. So I'm gonna go around and ink the edges on all of these. So I'm gonna use my white gel pen for the top roof, I think, on this one. Let's try that. I haven't used this one. I'm gonna do something on the back here, so I'm gonna cover all that up, so it won't matter. Because the black won't show up as well on the white, let's go ahead and randomly do this. I am gonna go in and do stitching on all of this as well. Oh, this is fun. That's good. if I should do it here as well. That's good. Yeah, so I'm going to go through and stitch all of that. And this is something that I can ink the edges of. Maybe we'll come in with brown. I wish I had black, actually. I do have black. Try inking some of these edges in black. Looks like purple. It's interesting how much that looks like purple. I like that. It does look like purple. What the heck? Why is that showing up as purple? Basic black. Well, luckily there's purple in this collection, so it's not that weird. In fact, I'm going to go with it, but I do have other black. I wonder if this is any better. That is really weird. Oh my gosh, this is so different. That's interesting. Well, I better do it the same on these windows now, since I've started with the purple, and because it doesn't really matter that much, there's purple in this collection, we'll go with it. And then we'll go back around with black. These great little brushes are from BB Craft. They were a fun little discovery. I really quite like them. And they look great hanging in my craft room as well. So that's that. This is the first time using this mat. I'm not sure how much it's going to get things on. My backs of my project. Does that rub off? It doesn't matter. It's going to be glued on. It's just good to know how careful I need to be. That space. So this is so weird how this black is purple. But we're gonna go with it. Now I'm gonna go stitch it, and I will come back and start gluing it together. Okay, everything is stitched now. If you want to see up close, this is what it looks like. I've gone in, done a combination of straight and zigzag stretches, and I've done everything, including the little flower boxes, even around the window and around the roof. So I'm going to come in now and add some texture. So I'm thinking of adding in some ribbon, maybe on the flower boxes. It's too thick for that. I might, okay, well let's look at putting it here to start. Could have stitched this on, actually. It would have been a good way to, in fact, I might go back and stitch that on. So that, or this. But I'm also going to come in with some pom-poms. that there. So it's going to be something like this, but we want it higher up. And I'm going to cut some of this seam binding to have coming out of the chimney with the ghost. It's super cute. Let's double it. That's awesome. I'm going to staple that. I'm going to use our tiny attacher to staple this little smoke coming out of the chimney with the ghost. Oh my god, it's perfect. There, we've got the ghost coming out of the chimney with the little smoke. And cut off this top section and just add a little bit of lace on the bottom of the flower boxes. So let's go and stitch that. One more detail I want to do is because the backs are so messy and this is actually upside down. That's the main thing, is the backs are upside down. I'm gonna cover these just with some plain pink cardstock, and I'm just gonna clean up those edges so that they look neater and that it doesn't show the upside down houses. So I'm just going to use like a really strong adhesive. Like this. To cover these up. Alright, so that cleans up the back. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to leave a roof line there. This is a little bit trickier because of that part that I've put on there. It'll be harder for it to stick well. That's why it's important to use a really good adhesive. I normally would use like a tape runner. But I'm going to use like a really good adhesive to make sure this sticks. Okay. Perfect. Now we just need to adhere this on here. I've got that little bit sticking out, but this might be a job for my glue gun actually. I think we'll have to do that with the glue gun, but I just wanted to show you how I was going to clean up the backs of those. I'm going to go finish stitching the lace to the bottom of my little flower boxes. I'm going to put a word on here too. And actually have another thing that I discovered when I was looking for paper is I could actually do like a picket fence. Maybe I'll do that in one of the other ones. Eek. Ooh, that looks kind of good too. Lots of choices. Let's just get these sort of glued down to start. So let's do the roof. It's centered. Yeah, that gives it a little bit of dimension, just the bulk of the glue from the glue gun. It's kind of good. So this is kind of nice because I can position my windows under or over. I don't mind the little threads sticking out. I'll often leave some hanging off on purpose. Okay, so now we just need to glue together these pieces here. This will be the trickiest of them all. Skull there, ghost here, glue there. Like to have things in threes. Okay, that's cool. So there we go. I really want to stitch along there. It's like, but then it'll be stitched on the back. Oh, the bat. Perfect. Oh, thread. That's the one thing I did not do. So really should have put orange thread in behind that ghost. Put thread in behind this guy. Of thread. Might have to glue gun these guys on better. Just twist that one. Messy like. This is why I don't mind thread sticking out. I need to go twist this one too. So you just make it into like a figure 8. It's just behind there. it behind the bee. This is a great way to use up your scraps, and it's just such a cute little fun project. I really enjoy making these. And if you're wondering like what could you use them for, they could definitely be a great item for your junk journal. You could definitely put one of these pages inside a journal. You can put it in some Halloween Happy Mail, which is what this is. Serena B reached out to me asking if I was interested in doing a swap. When she saw me first post about my whimsical houses, she went and created some creepy houses as well. And I said, sure. I know how much she loves Halloween. And in the past, I haven't been super into Halloween crafting. I don't know what it is this year. I am totally in the fall spirit. I'm totally in the Halloween spirit. And I'm happy to do a swap with her, especially because I know how much she loves the holidays. So it's nice to create for someone that you know enjoys Halloween. I don't love how this little part is sticking out. There we go. And we can come in and glue gun these better. Oh, I don't like the way that glue came out there. Actually want a little more thread. There we go. So there is house number 1 with all of its glorious texture and details. But there's actually one last thing to add, and that is my shimmer sprays. There we go. That's good. Leave it like that and let it dry. Alrighty. So that is the final product, Paige Evans Tricks or Treats collection. I am going to do these other 2 now in the same process, and I'll show you the finished results. Definitely follow me on Instagram if you're interested in seeing just little snippets of my work, because I always post pictures of what I'm doing there and even promote my videos if you're looking for more long form instruction or more detailed accounts of different things that I'm doing. Okay, so all my beautiful little houses are done. I did add just a few more details on here. These little enamel dots in sets of 3. So 3 there, 3 there, 3 there. And you can see how this all looks now that everything is done. And the back is as cute as the front. And I actually think I could stamp my Created by Tony on the back there. So that was the one that we created together. Here is one that I created. I've added some charms and dangles off the side, and it says Boo. It has a little pumpkin. And then here I've got a little moon in the window. You can see more of those gems and glorious little enamel dots. Got You're So Sweet, all the beautiful layers. This one I did not pop up the windows. I wanted to stitch a word across them, so I did sew across my letters there. I added the fence in so you could just barely see the door and the little doorknob peeking through. But there is the front of the house and these cute little pumpkins all sitting at the bottom of the fence, which is exactly what you would expect to see. So I love how that fence line turned out there. You can see again all of the details. This time I stitched with black. Again, I have the texture of this seam binding there. And I did a variety of different techniques with the inking. Here we have the ghost. Hey, ghoul friend. I've got like almost a top of the window decorated there. You can just barely see it peeking through. I added the spooky across the two. I love the way that turned out. These little kind of flower boxes are kind of more spooky with the edged paper underneath, and then this ribbon there. That again was a leftover. So a lot of these are scraps and leftovers. I've used the enamel dots as doorknobs. I've done the stitching kind of quirky there with the pen end with the sewing machine. So these are from Doodlebug. All of these products that I have used came in my SCT Delivered Sweet and Spooky class kit. I did not participate in the classes. I did make the mini album. Paige Evans did some 12 by 12 layouts, and I've really gotten away from 12 by 12 layouts, but I was ecstatic to work with this collection. I will definitely go through and watch all of the videos because I'm sure Paige has some beautiful nuggets of things to teach me, and I can learn from her amazing creative genius. So I'll go through and I will watch the courses that were available with this kit. I do have a Christmas class coming as well that I have ordered. It is a Simple Stories Christmas collection. So I'm excited about that. If you want to see the other whimsical houses that I made that were not Halloween themed, I can leave a video link for you here so that you can watch all of those. If you haven't subscribed to my channel and you're interested in following along, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and we will see you again next time.